The stories of these men and women who will be members of our Team USA as well as other teams around the world are inspiring. These right here are volunteers who decided to serve something greater than themselves, in this case their country. They got hurt and now they're recovering. Our veterans are a tremendous asset for our country. These men here have had a graduate course in life. They learned camaraderie, teamwork, discipline. They've seen some of life's horrors, and yet we know they can transition. One way to do so is through athletics, and that's why Laura and I are really excited. I'm pretty confident we're going to win. These two monsters down here are on the weightlifting team, in case you can't tell. We got a tennis player. What's your event again? Yeah, basketball. Track, field, and cycling? Oh, man. Awesome. I don't want to ride with you. We're thrilled that Prince Harry has included the Bush Center at the Games in Orlando. And we intend to use the platform of the Invictus Games to call our nation to more work and better work, so that a group of men and women can contribute mightily to the future of our countries.
Good morning, I'm Ed Pozzuoli, president of Tripp Scott, and with another webcast today, we have Tammy Fisher. Tammy is an accomplished businesswoman and philanthropist. Tammy, welcome to Tripp Scott.
Thank you for having me.
Talk to me a little bit about the Invictus Games. I think it's rather important. Describe for me how the Invictus Games came about.
Well, in 2013, Prince Harry visited the Warrior Games, and he was very inspired by them and wanted to do something on his own. And so he came up with the Invictus Games. So he created them in 2014, where the games in England, and my husband and I went over and attended the games, and we're just blown away.
So tell our viewers what the games, who the games are directed to, and who they serve.
The Invictus Games are directed towards our wounded vets, our wounded soldiers. Not only, the amputees, but the traumatic brain injury and the post-traumatic stress. And it's just a way to inspire them, to get them going and compete in games.
In athletic competition.
In athletic competition.
And so when do we expect these games? Are they scheduled?
Yes, we are in Orlando at Disney, who, by the way, has been amazing, and we're holding them from May 8th through the 12th.
Okay. And describe the type of competitions in general terms, what our wounded warriors will go through.
So we have 500 wounded warriors from 14 nations competing in 10 adaptive sports. There's everything from wheelchair rugby, wheelchair basketball, seated volleyball, archery.
But how did you and your husband get involved in this effort? It just sounds like a wonderful effort, but how did you get involved?
Well, my husband and I have been with Fisher House for over 20 years.
Right. For our viewers, what was Fisher House, or what is Fisher House, so they know?
Well, Fisher House is a home where the soldiers we build them next to a hospital. And so, for instance, if your son or your wife or your husband is injured or ill and in the hospital, you stay in our home for free. And we build them right next to the hospital, because we believe that you can't heal without family. Like, our motto is, a family's love is medicine.
So you allow, so as an example, the model is after the Ronald McDonald Homes.
It's similar to the Ronald McDonald Homes, although we don't charge anything, and you can stay as long as you need to in our homes. And there's been a lot of people that have gone from, Launch Stool to Texas, like they go to multiple Fisher Houses, and there's never a fee, and you can stay as long as you want. So
the idea is to bring family around during the recuperation of the wounded warrior.
Exactly.
Okay. And so let's go back to the games. And so this seems to be a natural extension of Fisher House.
Right. So being that my husband and I have been around this so long, when we were in England and watching these sports, we were just blown away. This is the best thing that could happen for these guys, men and women, because it gives them something to look forward to. It inspires them, and they're very competitive. I mean, this is something they love. I mean, you can't believe the passion in these men and women when they're out there competing, and this just gives them so much to look forward to and to work for.
It sounds like the competitors, as well as the organizers like yourself, get a lot out of it.
Yes.
And so, how many countries did you say were involved?
We have 500 competitors from 14 nations.
Okay, and do they compete on behalf of their countries, or are they individually as well?
It's on behalf of their countries, so.
And so, remind everybody, it's in Orlando.
It's in Orlando.
And the time is when, again?
May 8th through the 12th.
Okay, and if somebody wanted to participate and assist with the games, how do they get in touch with you?
If they want to participate, they can go to invictusgames2016.org.
And assume they wanted to help financially. Could they do that through the website
Yes,
as well?
Yes, of course.
Okay, and so with that note, I'm going to close, but I want to thank both you and your husband for doing what appears to be just a worthwhile event and provides, directs energy toward those who served our country. So thank you.
Thank you, and thank you to the men and women who serve.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.